Hi guys, welcome back again to our channel. Uh, we saw Kolkata Knight Riders yesterday absolutely thrashing CSK. Like CSK were never in the match. A complete humiliating defeat for CSK at Chepauk. And I think for the first time ever, CSK have lost three consecutive matches in Chepauk in an IPL season. And for the first time ever, CSK have lost five consecutive matches in an IPL season. So this is turning out to be one of the worst IPL seasons for CSK, and it's going on a downhill. Ruturaj Gaikwad was ruled out of the tournament, and many CSK fans felt that okay, Dhoni is back, Tala is back. Maybe Dhoni can change the fortunes of CSK. Like that, they thought. But even Dhoni couldn't do anything yesterday, and it became even worse actually. They could score only 103 runs in 20 overs. None of the batters contributed. And in fact, yesterday normally they would use impact player as Shivam Dube and they will select Matisha Patirana in the 11. But yesterday they dropped Matisha Patirana and we all thought, okay, they might use impact player they might use Patirana as their impact player. But then they brought in Deepak Hooda as their impact player. Another question is if they're going to use Deepak Hooda as an impact player, at least use someone like a Jimmy Overton or as someone like a Sam Curran as their impact player. At least the batting option
No,
would have
no.
got.
But
Yeah,
that move of Deepak Hooda was after they lost six wickets after Ravin Jadeja was gone. Then only Deepak Hooda came. So that was like panic kind of a move. That they
yeah, that is
panicked
what I'm saying. At that time, Jimmy Overton could have come, and then maybe I'll complete it. I'll come to you. Like Jimmy Overton,
that,
yeah, if they are going to strengthen their batting, Jimmy Overton could have come, and maybe Jimmy Overton is capable of hitting those big sixes. But then, full credit to KKR bowlers actually, like Sunil Narayan, he bowled really well, picked up three wickets. Varun Chakravarti picked up two wickets. I think these wickets are ideal for those two spinners, Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti. In fact, we should have given boosters to Sunil Narayan in our fantasy team, but we missed out. And then, as we predicted, Moeen Ali came in and he also picked up one wicket. Harshit Rana picked up two wickets. Vaibhav Arora picked up one wicket. Everyone, whole KKR bowling was very good yesterday. And then in the end, like KKR batters, like Sunil Narayan once again opening the batting and then completely demolished. Like Khalil Ahmed couldn't bowl to him. Every ball was going for four, six, and then Sunil Narayan he scored quick fire 44. And another big surprise is when Kolkata Knight Riders needed 19 runs to win, they are bringing Noor Ahmed into the attack. Why couldn't they bring Noor Ahmed into the attack earlier? So even Dhoni as captain is looking a little clueless. So in the end, like Chennai Super Kings now have suffered their fifth loss in a row. Meanwhile, Kolkata Knight Riders winning by a big margin, chasing it down in 10.1 overs, and now their net run rate has improved and they are into the top three now. So many things have happened yesterday. Your initial thoughts about this match?
No, first of all, I'd like to ask you a very simple question.
Hmm.
That if all the credit, no matter what captain does, what he doesn't do, is given to the captain of CSK, every time team performs well, we start giving credit to Dhoni that it was his master stroke, it was his mastermind. He has done those bowling changes, he brought those batters, he decided the batting order. So should we give credit for this also? This a clueless performance of CSK. Should we give credit or it was batter's fault? This is my question. To all the fans also, I want to ask that. You don't have an opening partnerships like a pair is not set. It's the sixth game now. You don't know with whom to open. Someday it is Conway, someday it is Tripathi, someday
No,
it
but
is
my question
someone
is only one thing actually. Like Rachin Ravindra was the player of the tournament in the Champions Trophy. Why he isn't able to continue that form here?
Yeah, that's a very concerning thing. And also, we were discussing who they will bring in place of Rituraj, and I said that with CSK you can accept that they'll bring the like Rahul Tripathi, and they did the same. It was not a smart move actually. You have Sheikh Rashid, you have Andre Siddharth. When
Yeah,
you will
Andre
try
Siddharth.
when the
Vansh
tournament gets
Bedi is
over.
there. Vansh
Once
Bedi can be
Bedi is there.
explosive. Yeah.
Definitely. So like, when will you try all these batters? When the tournament gets over for them, like, do they have any motivation to play or not? I don't
And
know. And
and
then
now
again,
just and now just few hours back they have announced Ayush Matre as the replacement for Ruturaj Gaikwad in the squad. But we don't know whether he'll
uh,
get chance in the playing 11 though. Because that's how CSK have been. He's a youngster, 17 years old youngster he is. And we don't know whether he'll get a chance.
yeah, definitely. So a very, very and CSK are like they are not in the game. It's appearing that CSK's level is really not up to the mark. They are being thrashed just like anything. If you see the defeats which they had, obviously they had one win. Initially they got a win, but again they've started losing every game. And who is preparing these kinds of pitches? And that too when KKR is there, when they have Varun Chakravarti, when they have Sunil Narayan and
No,
Moeen Ali.
no,
Great.
maybe they thought that CSK are also having three spinners, right? Noor Ahmed, Ashwin, Jadeja. Maybe those three spinners can do the magic. Maybe they thought like that.
Now I can say that Ashwin form is not that he's not that Ashwin now because I have seen in him all the matches and in every power play he has come he hasn't got any wicket and he has been like thrashed. Jadeja's performance again. Noor Ahmed is the only bowler which they are bringing so late.
Yeah,
I
when
expected
that is
Noor to.
exactly what I'm not able to understand actually. When 19 runs are needed for victory for KKR, that time they are bringing Noor Ahmed and first ball is dismissing Sunil Narayan. My only question is, you could have brought him earlier at least. Only as okay, you have scored only 103 runs, but at least make a fight out of it. No, they are chasing it down
Definitely.
in 10.1 overs.
So imagine if KKR batted like this, only they could have scored 200 on this pitch or maybe
Yeah,
190 on this pitch. And then again, you would have not have chased. But again, yes, I expected to see like the spin from the initially from the second, third over. I thought they'll bring the spin. Okay, you cannot win the matches, but at least try that. Maybe you get 3 or 4 wickets in the starting and then you can give a competition. But again, you are going with the same template. One power play over to Ashwin, otherwise you'll go with those
no,
Anshul Kamboja.
Ashwin in his first over itself, Ashwin was expensive. Then cut Ashwin
Huh.
and bring Noor then itself. Why continuing with Ashwin? He bowled 2 overs on the trot.
No, okay, I can understand you cannot bring Noor in the power play with the kind of bowling he does. Maybe he can be smacked in the power play itself because with these fielding restriction. Ashwin
But you
is a
have to
smart
take a
bowler.
risk. But you have to take a risk
Obviously,
because
every
score
time,
is low.
every time. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, you have to. You are saying that Noor Ahmed will get hit in the power play, but you have to take a risk. No, you have scored only 103 runs, and by the time you are bringing him, the game is over. Yeah,
Exactly. And every time Ashwin is coming in the power play, he's being expensive. And again, what is this batting order? Ashwin, Ravin Jadeja, Deepak Huda, and then Dhoni. Again, Dhoni. Like,
at number nine.
why? Why?
Yeah.
Huh?
No,
Why? Why will he?
maybe I think because Dhoni doesn't have a good matchup against Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narayan. Because if you see, Varun Chakravarti has dismissed Dhoni three times in 4 innings, and then Sunil Narayan also against Sunil Narayan also Dhoni is having a very less strike rate, less than 70, less than 60 is having strike rate against Sunil Narayan. So maybe that is why
But
he
those
didn't want to.
matchups are good. Those matchups are good when your team is in a good condition, when it's going good, and then you can send some hitters. But like they were really struggling, and Ashwin has scored 1 run of 7 balls. If you see, like I don't see like now, and Ashwin as a floater. I guess he was sent as a floater, but I really doubt. Ravin Jadeja, why is he not coming at number 4? He's a very good batter, yeah.
Yeah, but
No
even
matter what out.
he got a very
Ah,
good ball actually. But my
yeah.
only thing is Shivam Dube has been not out actually. Shivam Dube has finished not out, 31 from 29 balls, and he's scoring the first boundary in the 18th or 19th over. I don't know what is he doing. Why he was struggling.
And he was taking singles on the first ball. I
Yeah,
remember like it was the last ball of 18th over, and Noor Ahmed wanted to take single, so he denied. Okay, so that he can get on the strike, and then the next over comes the 19th over. In 18 point first ball, like 18 point first over, Shivam Dube takes a single and brings back Noor to strike. What is this kind of strategy or
no,
approach like?
when
I think
Even when Anshul Kamboj was batting, he's taking the single and giving Anshul Kamboj strike. He should only keep the strike, no?
a very clueless team. Like I guess this is what was expected to happen. If you like give more attention to any particular person and don't want to build a strong team, this is what is bound to happen.
Yeah, very true. Actually, like a batter like Ruturaj Gaikwad has got ruled out of the squad, And many fans were like celebrating, like, wow, we don't even care about Ruturaj Gaikwad. Dhoni is back. He will do the magic like that, they are saying. What kind of an attitude this is, we are not able to understand. Their main batter, Ruturaj Gaikwad, he has won the orange cap with CSK. He has got ruled out.
Hmm.
It should be concerning for them. And now, yesterday, we could feel the concern. We are feeling the concern. We are not even CSK fans.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I don't see that, like, I don't know whether that's injury is real or that is faked and some kind of politics is
Yeah,
doing to bring back.
he was at the ground yesterday. Like, yeah, he was doing. We were able to see him at the ground. And I don't know why they have ruled him out of the season like this. This is really poor, actually. 1-2 matches you can agree. Whole season you are ruling him out. And then you're saying, you know what, if Dhoni comes, Dhoni can change everything. What did he change yesterday? He's coming batting, he's coming at number 9. Noor Ahmed is bringing when KKR needs 19 runs to win in what, 10 plus overs remaining.
So
What
if
is
you
happening?
analyze
Mhm.
if we analyze Dhoni in particular for yesterday match, worst captaincy, worst batting order he has sent, worst bowling changes he has done. So
Yeah.
now, don't you expect don't you want like Dhoni should sit and players like Vansh Bedi should come in? If he's got to play at 9 and contribute 1 run, obviously Vansh Bedi can come.
Yeah, that's true. But how will they change? Yeah, that's the thing about the CSK thing. They're always the individual obsession they are having. I don't know how to change this kind of a franchise because already, no, not only yesterday's match, even if you see Dhoni in the previous two run chases against RCB, Delhi Capitals, Rajasthan Royals, Punjab Kings, okay, he batted well. But in the previous two run chases in Chepauk, when they were chasing 180 and 190 plus, then also he was not like he was having strike rate of less than 120. So how is this acceptable? I don't know. And they keep continuing to play like this.
There is no hitter, I can guess, like anyone who can play big with a strike rate of 200, those 40 balls, 70 or 50 balls, 100. I don't see anyone. Even Vijay Shankar tried to do, but again,
No,
I don't
actually,
guess.
like whenever Vijay Shankar is batting, the opposition is very happy to drop catches because they know if he stays at the crease, he is going to consume balls and he's going to play slowly. They don't even want to get him out. The opposition is coming to that conclusion.
Yeah, and he was dropped 2 times on 0 and I guess on 20. So maybe if he like really got out on 0, then I guess CSK would have been unable to cross even 100 runs.
Yeah, no, not only yesterday, even if you see, like against Delhi also, they dropped 4 catches, 4 lives he got. And still, he just stood there. He scored 69, I think the slowest 69 in a run chase. He scored and he remained not out in that run chase.
Yeah, so pretty concerning things for CSK. And if I check the table
Yeah,
here, I guess they are right at the bottom.
yeah, if Sunrisers wins today, I think they will be at the bottom. And I don't think the CSK team will qualify. I think you
Oh
need
my God,
to, seriously, you need to change your top four.
KKR has jumped to number 3. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's
so much
something else.
competition. Yeah, now I think you will change your mind, right? CSK won't qualify surely. This tournament
Yeah,
over.
I'll wait for today. I'll wait. I'll see if what SRH does, and then I'll predict my top 4. CSK very difficult to qualify for CSK. Eight
No,
matches
man, they are
they
not
won.
even they are in run. We thought that they are only weak at chasing totals, so they got an opportunity to bat first yesterday. KKR themselves won the toss and said bat first, and that should have been an opportunity. Okay, they are struggling in run chases. At least they can bat first and show whether they can win the match then. But batting first also, they made an even worse performance yesterday. So how do you even like say that? I no way this team can qualify. It's over for them.
And now, CSK can only ruin the chances of other teams. I guess
Yeah.
they can't not qualify, but they can ruin the chances of other teams. Next, CSK are playing to LSG, so it's very difficult to talk anything about
Yeah.
CSK. Like they
LSG
haven't
also,
found.
LSG also, you have a fiery Mitchell Marsh you have at the top of the order. Markram is firing, Puran is there, and then you are having Badoni, Miller. That is not a ordinary team. Even they will also be a tough team for CSK. And bowling also, they are bowling well actually. If you see last 2 matches, they have won LSG. So it won't be easy
Yeah.
for CSK, particularly when they are playing like this, like no intent at all. What are they batting? What are they bowling?
Yeah, actually, what score were they targeting? They were never above they never achieved the run rate of seven in the entire match. So what score they were targeting? Like imagine if they were targeting only 150, still they got to play with a run rate of seven. But there was never at times they were even below six.
Yeah,
So
at one stage it looked like they won't even cross 100 runs, and Shivam Dube did so hard for CSK to cross 100. That's how bad their batting was.
yeah, but also let's talk about captaincy of Ajinkya Rahane. Wow,
Yeah, yeah.
great
In fact,
captaincy, great change.
as we predicted, Moeen Ali came into the 11 and Moeen Ali bowled superbly actually in the initial period. And then against these kind of batting lineups, Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti, you don't even need to tell them anything. They will do their job.
Yeah,
Sunil
Varun
Narayan,
Chakravarti got hammered like in the first over. I guess he got 12 or 14 runs.
yeah,
And then again, he quickly came in. He bowled three overs. He had an economy of then 5.5 and got two wickets. Sunil Naran had an economy of 3.2. Wow. So just like there are run fests going on in few matches, like somebody scoring 238, 234. So it was a kind of wicket fest or maybe bowlers fest where
yeah, yeah.
CSK are trying to maintain the that
Even
old cricket.
even Harshit Rana also, if you see, Harshit Rana 4 runs economy, 2 for 16 in 4 overs. Vaibhav Arora, I think Vaibhav Arora was the most expensive yesterday, 7.8 economy. Others have bowled superbly actually.
Yeah,
All others
and
under, yeah,
Moeen Ali bowled a maiden over also.
yeah, yeah. I think it was a wicket maiden, no? Yeah.
Wicket maiden. So yeah, pretty concerning things, and it's really becoming. I guess now it's really becoming frustrating for even the CSK fans,
No, because
the true fans.
another question I have, like, is Ruturaj Gaikwad really that injured very badly that he cannot play a whole season? Or is there any chance that he should come back? But they've already replaced him actually. Ayush Matre has replaced Ruturaj Gaikwad. It's high time they need to give chances to some new players. Try something. No, I don't know why I've never seen such an adamant franchise like CSK ever in my life. Like they are so adamant, they won't change. I don't know how the franchise can be this adamant. Just tell me now.
Yeah, and they boast so much about those five trophies, but they should also try to consider this fact that sometimes they are the worst performing team. Like
Yeah,
playing this kind of cricket, this brand of cricket. On one hand, you have SRH. Chalo, they are also not getting result, but at least they are trying. They are showing some intent. But what is this brand of cricket? Yeah, like even a one day match, even that this cricket is not according to the one day match also the net run rate of 5 till 20 overs. Wow,
yeah,
how
that's the
can you
thing.
do?
That's the thing actually. Like I don't know what they are thinking. As you are saying, they are boasting about the five trophies. But five trophies is past now. No? You cannot focus. You need to still play and continue maintaining the form. Now, if they are not going to win now, yes, they have won the five trophies. That is, they have created a history there. But hereafter, they won't be able to even. Are they going to become the worst team ever now by playing like this?
Definitely, definitely. And there was some fan like of CSK. He was saying that from next time CSK should only retain Dhoni. So he like they are still in the process that Dhoni should be retained by CSK in the next mini auction, and then they can build a team around him. And if you see the entire balance of CSK is disturbed due to the presence of Dhoni.
Yeah, because the Vansh Bedi is also a wicket keeper, no? And that is the thing actually. Like I don't know that this is exactly why I said CSK is such an adamant franchise. Most adamant
Hmm.
franchise I've ever seen. Like they are losing games only because of their adamance. Do you agree or not?
Definitely, definitely, and they are not agreeing on how, they are not ready to do those changes. They are that kind of that old guys who are afraid of those technologies thing. They are not trying to change themselves. They are trying to go with those previous era things. That's what CSK is doing. And preparing this kind of pitch is another thing which I'm so much worried for CSK.
No, because the
Do
only
they?
thing The only thing why they are believing so much in that process is because the same thing people were saying in 2018 also when they had picked up this Shane Watson, they had picked Ambati Rayudu, they all Dwayne Bravo was there. Like that was a different CSK team. They won the trophy after they got banned in 2016 and 2017. They came back in 2018. Everyone was saying it's Daddy's Army. They won the trophy. So maybe because they won the trophy with that team, they are thinking, okay, that template is good. We have already won the trophy with that team. So maybe continue with that template. But when you are now it's not working, means you have to make changes. No, they're I don't know why they are so
Definitely,
adamant now.
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely. If things are not working, you need to have some plan B, or if you see CSK are doing the same thing, following the same template, and even SRH, these teams don't have plan B.
yeah.
They are going for those bang things like let's go for 300, and I don't know what CSK are targeting. They are targeting, I guess, 120 every time.
No,
That's
because
enough, I
like
guess.
if you see other teams are having specific match winners. Like a few names you can mention. Like in Punjab Kings, Shreyas Iyer is a match winner. Shashank Singh is a match winner. Priyan Sharia scored a century that day. Even in bowling, if you see Lockie Ferguson is bowling well, Arshdeep Singh is bowling well. Marco Janssen is there. Like they are having Yuzvendra Chahal hasn't been effective, but he can bowl well. Punjab Kings. Sunrisers, you are having Abhishek Sharma, Travis Head, Klaassen is there. Like that in CSK, who can you say is that kind of is KKR are having Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti. They are having Harshit Rana is bowling well. Vaibhav Arora batting also. Ajinkya Rahane is doing batting well. Rinku Singh, Venkatesh Iyer are chipping in. Like that in this CSK team, just tell me who are the match winners for them. Even that I'm getting confused actually. I'm not able to find
And
out
then,
the
yeah,
match winners.
exactly. And even imagine if they are requiring it, say in a match, they are requiring 60 or 5 over. And I don't see any finisher. Even they don't have any finisher right now, because I don't know what Dhoni can do or not do. But if you see other teams, the finishers which they have, we talked about Ashutosh, we talked about Jitesh, Tim David, they are so consistent. Even if you see finishers of Rahul Tevatia is there, then you have Stubbs is there, then let's talk about Shimron Hetmeyer is there. They are like consistent finishers. But in CSK, I don't see any finisher there. So even if they someday they score, let's say they get a target of around 170 or 160, even then they'll struggle to do that because their top order is not like firing, and they aren't ready to make any changes because these changes should have been done till now. Because even if they bring sudden, like if they bring some youngster now, so are they expecting that these youngsters will come and score centuries and
They
score
have no
heavy
other
big?
choice, no. They have no other choice.
They
They have to go to the those youngsters only.
Yeah, but they should be given some time. But because now what they have done, they have brought. They have first Rahul Tripathi was not in the team, then he was brought, then he was again dropped, and then he's again brought. So what is this obsession with Rahul Tripathi? You could have tried any other batter, but
And
again
then
now things are
yesterday impact player is Deepak Hooda. What kind of selection is that? I don't know. Wasted an impact player just like that.
So yeah, like they literally don't know what to do now, and things are looking really like now. I don't see them winning any of the match, and how will they win? That's a thing now
And
because they have lost.
yeah, continue.
Yeah, and the only match they won, I guess, it was against MI,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah, yeah.
MI must be like, really crying in the corner, like how they can like lose to CSK, which are playing very bad cricket. So like, MI really missed those 2 points?
No, but there's a return match also. No, the CSK will be playing Mumbai in Wankhede also. So maybe that in that match Mumbai might have a chance to win. But another thing is
Yeah,
like, yeah, they have just wasted their impact player. But like we expected a lot from Rachin Ravindra. Like we are saying, like when he's playing for New Zealand, we are saying like he's such a great youngster. Like he has scored 5 centuries in ICC events. It's not a joke. In World Cup 2023, he scored 3 centuries. In this just concluded Champions Trophy, he scored 2 centuries. So we thought, okay, our Rachin Ravindra is an upcoming youngster, such a great talent, and he was also the player of the tournament in that Champions Trophy. But what has happened to him? Like suddenly he is like. Okay, we can understand all the other batters. We can understand Dhoni. We can understand Jadeja. But batters like Rachin Ravindra and Shivam Dube were currently playing so well in international cricket. What happened to those batters? Shivam Dube is
I
not
guess
able to play. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess what's the problem with Rachin Ravindra is he needs someone from the other end who can score big. Like he needs some time to stay in the crease and then he can build that kind of innings. But unfortunately, he is not getting support from
no,
the
but
other end.
Rachin Ravindra and Conway both play for New Zealand together, so both of them should be having good communication with each other. No, what is happening with both of them?
Yeah, but if you see even Conway and there have been sometime Ruturaj, sometime Rahul Tripathi, they are not scoring really fast. And I guess that's what due to which there is pressure on Rachin Ravindra because if Rachin Ravindra gets set, we know what he can do. But again, he has failed like literally in this entire IPL. He hasn't
Yeah.
performed
No,
really well.
first match he scored a half century in that win which CSK got against MI, but after that he hasn't performed. Yeah.
So that's why I guess maybe what changes can now CSK do? Uh,
No, as you said, they have to give. They have picked Ayush Matre as the replacement for Ruturaj Gaikwad, and now after picking him as a replacement, if they are going to bench him, I don't think it makes sense, does it? I just got the news few hours back that Ayush Matre is in.
So he's an opener, right? Ayush Matre. Or
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
he's an
middle order.
opener. Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
bat in the top order. Top order he will bat.
so maybe he should be put in and also bring in those youngsters. Yaar, why have you picked them? If you are going again with Dhoni, Jadeja, Huda, Tripathi, then what's the use of those youngsters? Despite like they are performing really bad. So maybe they can do some changes or some strong decisions should be taken. Uh,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
again,
Actually, we need to be honest and admit it. Ravindra Jadeja, Ravichandran Ashwin, MS Dhoni, these three people are not the old Ravindra Jadeja, Ashwin, and Dhoni which we know. Particularly Jadeja and Ashwin have also been very quiet in this tournament actually, and which is
yeah,
understandable because I think Ashwin has retired from international cricket. Even Ravindra Jadeja has retired from T20 cricket. Dhoni, it's been 5 years since he retired. They have retained him as an uncapped player. So like I don't know, like CSK are trusting all these players. They forgot that there is an upcoming generation of cricketers who are wanting to take this game forward. Like I don't know what is happening. They are so adamant.
yeah. Obviously, with CSK, these kinds of things were bound to happen. They'll go with their players. Those friendships are need to be like I guess rather than team selection on basis of performance. I guess friendships have much more value there. Because if you see, obviously Jadeja, Ashwin, Dhoni, even Deepak Huda, nobody has performed. Nobody has performed, and despite that, they are not bringing any new players in the side. So let's hope they can do anything with this team and maybe
Now
they can perform.
what I'm afraid is they have brought in Ayush Matre as the replacement for Ruturaj Gaikwad. He would have been happy doing whatever he is doing. Now they have brought him as a replacement inside, and if they don't give chance to him, they have wasted a replacement
Yeah,
because
definitely.
you cannot pick a replacement you're replacing Ruturaj Gaikwad with a batter. And the replacement of Ruturaj Gaikwad, if he's not going to be playing in the 11, then there's no sense of even replacing him and bringing him in. And knowing CSK, they won't give chance to him. Do you agree or not?
Uh, Definitely, definitely. I guess they never needed these kinds of replacement. They should have gone with the same team. Like, okay, Rituraj is out, no matter. We'll play with these the remaining 11. Why to worry? Players like Ayush Mathur, he'll come, he'll get depressed, and he'll leave for the next season if he doesn't get any chance. So yeah, things are looking difficult for CSK. But yes, KKR right now at in the top three. RCB is has been moved to has to move to number four now. So I guess now can we wrap this up?
Yeah, yeah. And now it's actually very important for RCB actually to get back to winning ways because they have dropped drastically in the table. It's very important. Like they don't relax. They need to continue to keep the winning momentum. But meanwhile, though, Kolkata Knight Riders, the defending champions, are actually they are just silently they are picking up wins here and there. They are picking up big wins like yesterday. Like I think now other teams are against CSK. They are thinking that they can improve their net run rate and win big. I think that is what teams are getting
Definitely,
into mindset.
Definitely,
RCB
definitely.
won by 50 runs, Delhi won by another big margin, and now yesterday KKR chased it down in 10.1 overs. It seems as if CSK are becoming a team that is just gifting net run rate and gifting points to oppositions now, rather than they are not wanting to win the match. So
Yeah, yeah.
clearly there is some, I don't know what problem, but I think there is some management issue or some politics which is going on within the CSK management. Like, I can understand management issues, I can understand politics, I can understand the dip in form, like they're not able to perform. Like I can understand all those things. But why they are so adamant is what I'm not able to understand. What is the why can't they be flexible? I've never seen such an adamant franchise. The attitude is not good, which is what I'm saying.
And there's like the same things their fans. Like it's not only about the management. I guess the fans are also there. Uh, the moment like Dhoni came to bat, like they were like so much happy. What has he done? Like in this entire IPL, what has he done?
Nothing
He
like,
hit sixes to Kunal Pandya when match was gone. Then in one innings he played well. Otherwise, what he has done? That stumping, that's so
yeah,
much like
two stumpings he did.
those, that was really normal stumping. Any keeper would have done that. But that hype which is being given, that's being played every time on the channel. That how this is stumping is done. That all
No,
that drama.
fastest stumping it seems.
Fastest
No.
stumping.
Yeah,
Okay. So other than that, if I ask you what has he done?
yeah, nothing actually. Like three run chases or three, four run chases he has come in, and everything has been in losing cause. Yesterday also, like I don't know, like he doesn't bat well against Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti is a known fact. Like there is some highlights reel which shows like how Varun Chakravarti, how many times he has dismissed MS Dhoni. Three times he has dismissed. They keep showing that highlights every time. So against Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narayan, he cannot bat well. And particularly at this age, obviously he's not going to be able to do it. So like I don't know what CSK are trying to do. Like so much adamance, so much attitude they're having. Their attitude is causing their downfall. That's what I can say.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So
Yeah.
very bad IPL going for CSK. And so any last remarks you would like to make to our viewers or the CSK fans especially?
Yeah, so anyways, it was a very, very boring match, though it wasn't like no fight at all. Easy win for Kolkata Knight Riders. But how did our fantasy teams perform? Was there any spark in that one or even that one also?
I'll tell
We
you.
didn't give
In
any
these kind
boosters to
of
Sunil Narayan, and I think that was a big crime we did yesterday.
in these kind of matches, actually, teams really perform bad because if you see, uh, like no batter from CSK performed well. Altogether, they scored 103 runs. So what to expect about them in the fantasy points? But let me tell you the team which we chose. So okay, yeah,
I am always choosing this Rachin Ravindra. He's never performing. I don't know why even I'm choosing.
got hand. Okay. Hmm. So your team had Rachin, Conway, Shivam Dube, Noor was your captain, Khalil. Then you had QDK, Rahane. QDK performed well, Rahane performed well, Barun was your vice captain, he
I didn't
performed
pick
well,
Sunil
Narayan was
Narayan.
there.
Narayan I
You
picked, but I
picked.
didn't give booster. That is the mistake actually yesterday. Should have
No,
given
no,
captain or vice captain.
I gave vice captain to Narayan. So he performed well, but my captain didn't get a chance to bat. I had Ankush
Who it was?
Raghuvanshi in 11.
Oh, yeah.
Then I had QDK, I had Rinku Singh, I had Varun Chakravarti, I had Vabha Varoda. From CSK, I had Noor, he got me some points, otherwise all were failures. Rachin Jadeja, Shivam Dube, and Ashwin. So,
Yeah,
but still, like the players which we chose from KKR performed really well, and I gave like booster to Tarai.
yeah. But
So
the
we
thing
will
is
now.
now, every time before a CSK match, selecting a fantasy team will be a very, very tough decision, I think, because so many CSK players, like we are not even able to find out the players who can win a cricket match for CSK actually, right? It has become that kind of a team. Do you agree or not?
Yeah, Yeah, definitely. So we need to pick players only from the opposition. Let's only choose one or two players. From this 6-5 is not working for CSK. So let's choose either three players or maybe four players, not more than that.
Mhm. Anyways, comprehensive win for KKR actually yesterday. Actually, now they are into the top three. They have won three matches in six matches. The three out of three matches they have won out of six matches. Meanwhile, though CSK have lost five out of six, so CSK are now right at the bottom. And I think CSK is the only team that has not finished at the bottom of the table in any season so far. I think they might achieve that in this season. They might complete that cycle the way they are going. But meanwhile, very good signs for KKR. And now the IPL has become more interesting because KKR, LSG, Gujarat Titans, of course, Gujarat Titans and Delhi are right at the top two. They might qualify easily. But after that, if you see RCB, KKR, LSG, these teams are all battling it out for the remaining spots. And hopefully, maybe teams like Mumbai Indians and SRH. I've written off CSK. It's over for them this year. Maybe teams like MI and SRH who are struggling, maybe they can try to do something and try and come up the table and try and bounce back. Maybe they can do that. So let's see how it goes. Like today, we are having a double header, LSG versus GT, and then SRH versus PBKS. So we'll be back again to do the preview of both those matches. So until then, please like, share, subscribe, post your comments in the comment section as to what is going wrong with CSK. Like the whole team is not playing like an IPL team. Something is drastically wrong with them. They are so adamant about so many things. So many things are going wrong. So maybe post your comments as to what is going wrong with CSK. We would like to know from the viewers as well. So we'll be back again soon. Until then, take care, guys. Cheers and goodbye.